I wanted you. I was to find you. I wanted you're walking and you don't always realize it, but you're always
आहे तो पाटलाचा खेळ आणि पाटलाचा आणि प्रवचन सुरेखे खेळ महाराष्ट्र संघ आहे तो आहे सारिका काळे, शिल्पा जाधव, श्वेता गवळी, करिश्मा नागराज आणि हा सुरेख असा झेप मारून गडी टिपण्याचा प्रयत्न पण अपयशी प्रयत्न. केरळच्या 3 खेळाडू आता मैदानात आहेत आणि त्या आहेत ती आहे राधिका. त्यानंतर ज्या पाठलाग सुरू आहे ती खेळाडू आता जी चतुरस्थ अशी खेळाडू आहे ती पाठलागला ती आहे ती 11 नंबरची दिव्या राधिका यांचा हा पद सुरेख खेळ. हातीला खो दिलाय तो प्राजक्ता करते पळती आणि पुन्हा एकदा खो आलाय तो मिनलकडे. मिनलनं कडनं आलाय खो आणि गडी टिपण्याचा प्रयत्न, खुंटावर टिपण्याचा प्रयत्न अपयशी. नंतर आता सारिकानं खो दिलाय महाराष्ट्र शून्य अशी परिस्थिती आणि एक जी प्रेक्षकांची संख्या आहे आता वाढतीच आहे आणि जवळपास 24-25 हजार प्रेक्षकांनी एकच गर्दी केली आहे ती बारामतीच्या स्टेडियममध्ये. हे जे स्टेडियम आहे ते विद्या प्रतिष्ठान मैदान आहे आणि या मैदानामध्ये ही स्पर्धा आहे आयोजित केली गेलेली स्पर्धा आहे. प्रथमच ही सिनियर राष्ट्रीय खो खो स्पर्धा मॅचवर रंगते याचाही उल्लेख करावा लागेल. सोनिक पद्धतीचा खेळ करतोय तो तेजस शिरस्कर सुरेख प्रयत्न आणि बघायचंय काय होते पुढे 2 रेल्वे 2 आणि महाराष्ट्र 0 अशी आघाडी घेतली रेल्वेनं बघता 2-0 अशी आघाडी घेतली आणि आले हे अपील आणि पंच काय निर्णय बघायचंय आणि बाद तेव्हा 3-0 तो प्रतिस्पर्धी कुणाल वाईकरला. कुणाल हा आहे तो रेल्वेचा खेळाडू आणि
in the small squares. They sit facing the opposite sidelines alternately. They are the chasers. The ninth player stands in the free zone. Other team enters the field in batches of 3. They are the defenders. They have the freedom to run anywhere within the limits of the field. The attacker cannot cross the central lane. He gives a ko or goes to the other half through the free zone. Chasers cannot leave the square they are sitting in unless a ko is given. Ko means replacement of an attacker with a chaser facing the other half. Ko also means go, chase. The chasers try to put out the defenders by touching them with the hand. Besides the hand, no other part of the body can be used to put a defender out. The team that can put out the maximum number of defenders wins the game. The game is played in 2 innings. Each inning consists of 2 turns of 9 minutes each. Thus, in the actual game of 36 minutes, a team has 2 turns of attack and defense. In this picture, you see that the attacker has fixed the direction after getting up. Now, if the attacker turns to the other side and changes direction, a foul would be given, and the attacker would be asked to change the direction immediately. The shoulder line of an attacker also determines the attacker's direction. The attacker should get up with the shoulder line parallel to the sidelines. Then the attacker has the option to turn to either side. Now watch this attacker. After getting up, the shoulder line is kept parallel to the sidelines. Hence, the attacker could choose either direction. Now watch this attacker. The shoulder line is already turned in a particular direction. Therefore, the direction is fixed and the attacker must stick to it. Attacker adopts various tactics to put out defenders as fast as possible. Now, watch this game around the post. The area around the post is dangerous for the defender since there the distance between the attacker and the defender is very little. The defender stands near the post trying to anticipate the movements of the attacker. The attacker can attack in 3 ways. The attacker can fake the defender by false movements of the body and make a straight go for the defender. The attacker can pause for a while and give a ko to the chaser. The attacker can also put the hand across the post to put out the defender. An attacker tries to bring 2 defenders together. This is another trick adopted by the chasing side. When 2 defenders come together, it creates confusion among them. Hence, there is a good chance of putting out at least 1 defender. At times, the attacker employs another tactic. A sitting chaser identifies an unalert target beforehand, and as soon as the ko is given, the attacker rushes towards the identified unalert target. Just as attackers employ different skills to put a defender out, the defenders adopt various skills to protect themselves. The skills are single chain, double chain, ring game, and variation of these skills singly or in combination. In single chain, the defender changes halves from the back of each successive chaser, engraving a chain-like pattern. Double chain is similar to single chain, but here the defender crosses the central lane from the back of the third and the sixth chaser and then reaches the post. In the ring game, the defender chooses any 4 chasers and runs from one sideline to the other in an oval pattern. Here you will see that 2 chasers are inside the ring and 2 are outside. You will notice that attackers constantly try to put the defenders out and defenders in turn try to play as long as possible. However quick and agile a player may be, in the face of a united strong attack of a player, a defender finds it difficult to last for more than 1.5 to 2 minutes. The feature of a strong united attack is best characterized by its speed. In a game of tremendous speed, events take place in a matter of a wink. In a short span of each 9-minute turn, the spectators watch a game full of excitement and thrill. The entire stadium reverberates as the word "Kho" continues to hammer on the eardrums of the anxious public. Kho demands a high degree of agility and reflexes with an intelligent, sharp mind that is developed through hard and regular practice. It is precisely for these reasons that Kho players are most active in the age group of 10 to 28. The game is therefore rightly called the game of the youth, for the youth. An important and unique characteristic of the game is that in Kho, a negative game cannot be played, as both the teams have different, rather opposite motives. In 1976, at Shahad, after watching a Kho final match, Sunil Gavaskar, the world-renowned cricketer, remarked, "Nobody from my team would be able to display the kind of reflexes seen here today, except perhaps Vishwanath." The late Mr. Vijay Merchant, on a similar occasion, said, "I played cricket in my life and thought it to be a gentleman's game. But after watching this Kho final today, I honestly feel that I played a ladies' game." In 1950, an American sports expert, Dr. Nash, expressed that India should make this game her national game. Many others vouch by the game and the
Narendra.